I can't believe it's been 8 months since Final Fantasy officially released in Magic the Gathering. This release came with unprecedented price hikes, insane market movement, fervor over the chocobos and the surge foils and the Tifas and the clouds. So many things people just wanted and FOMO'd into. The boxes are still sitting around $1,000 a pop, and now the question becomes, are they worth it now? Were they worth it then? We're going to evaluate 3 complete collector box openings to see whether or not this product still makes sense 8 months later in the current Magic the Gathering climate. Now, these are my first 3 box openings I ever did on YouTube, so it's kind of fun going back and seeing how bad my audio quality is. I've gone through and repriced every single hit, accounting for today's singles market pricing, and I was shocked to see the results. So we're gonna go through, I have my 3 box openings here back to back to back, all with the new prices, either in red or in green or blue. Blue means miraculously they stayed basically the same. Green means it's gone up, red means it's gone down. I'm pricing with TCG Low, getting a median and a feel for those values. Sometimes I give the lowest value if there's multiple listed at the exact same price, but typically there's about $1 range in the price, and I try and strike right in the middle there to get a feel for the actual price of this product here. If it's your first time here, welcome. I'm the Nerdy Attorney. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell button, do everything you can to let the algorithm know that you like this content and you want to see more. Also, if you like any of the singles here that you see on screen, given the prices that we see are incredibly reasonable for most singles in this set, Mana Pool is a great way to buy them. You can see every printing of every card ever made on one landing page. You can see if the Final Fantasy reprint is a treatment that you're interested in, or you might even discover one you didn't know existed. Make sure to use my affiliate link below. It really helps the channel. Now, let's dive into the box openings, and I have a full, complete market analysis at the end of where Final Fantasy collector boosters were, where they are today, what's happening with the singles, and where I think they're going to go. Well, I hope you enjoy this, and I appreciate you stopping by. So sit back, relax, and enjoy $3,000+ of collector boosters cracked right before your eyes. May it please the court, welcome to my channel. This is my first ever opening on YouTube. I am the Nerdy Attorney, and we're going to open some Final Fantasy. The court is now in session. All right, let's see how we do. I've seen a lot of these boxes open by now, and to me, it's hit or miss. Obviously, we want the golden chocobo. Obviously, any chocobo is good. I actually think, believe it or not, the chocobos are underpriced. The borderless, any of those, underpriced. They're not coming up. Those VV, the hit rates must be incredibly low. So let's see, my inaugural pack of my channel. Wish me luck, guys. I figured I opened enough of this stuff. I might as well record it for posterity's sake and to share with you all to increase our understanding of what the pull rates are, what's good, what's not, and if this is worth $700. The first card, oh my goodness, a surge foil right off the bat, mythic. That's an auspicious way to begin the channel. I'll take it. And then we got a counterspell, of course. I'll try and organize these in a reasonable way for us to look at them. The land, these town lands look like fun. We'll just do a stack of rares here. And Gilgamesh, a really nice starting to this pack opening. I will take it. The plains, nice lands, and we don't really care about the commons and uncommons for the moment. So we'll just make a stack right here. Well, what a great first pack. I think that's worthy of a sleeve. Thank you for stopping by to see what this channel is all about. I plan on opening more boxes here and sharing it with the YouTubes. Hopefully we'll keep the luck up if I don't cringe myself out of doing this entirely. Yes, I'm the Nerdy Attorney. I used to sell on Whatnot. I might go back to it. It was a ton of fun, but I just love opening packs. Let's see, A Realm Reborn, very nice. Oh, the Shadowbringers, which is Dovin's Veto. I'll take it. Into Summoning Esper again. Barret Avalanche Leader. Go-Go, Mysterious Mine. And then we got the Van Street Thief with our land. Not bad. So what do you guys think? You enjoying the set? Is it overpriced? Is it too hard to get? Is this in your interest area? I'm not gonna lie. Their whole plan of bringing more people into Magic, and also Final Fantasy has worked on me. I've been playing Magic for, 5 years, maybe more. I'm actually playing it correctly and collecting just as long. But I never played Final Fantasy before, and this set has gotten me to play Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VI, and I'm going to continue with the new Final Fantasy games. Let's see what we have next here. Ooh, the Dark Crystal. Very nice. I wanted the crystal set. We'll take it. The Crystal Tower, which is the Cryptic Command, not bad. How do you say that one? Ultimika, Temporal Threat, I like it. Einstein Verilin, I can't say that either. Gilgamesh, and we got the Xenos into our land. So nothing crazy so far. This is definitely our biggest hit. Ooh, that's pretty nice, the Omega. Into the commons and uncommons. Not bad. Hopefully the Emmet is not our only big hit of the box. Let's get a Chocobo. Here we go. Ooh, Aerith. Not bad. I know who Aerith is. See? Very nice. Fatal Push. Oh, that's a gorgeous treatment. Really like that. That looks good in person. Oh, the Ultima is gorgeous. Wow, very nice. We're getting lucky here. Very nice so far. And then Sin, Spear's Punishment. Not bad. Memories Returning. Beautiful. Ooh. I think this looks really good in person. Wow, I've seen a lot of these opened on camera, but they look great in person. Next pack. Ooh. Open like a monster. There it is. I know they have pull tabs. Maybe I'll try that next. We'll compare the experience. We'll see if it pleases the court. First, we have our token. Oh, nice. That's awesome. The Balthier and Fan looks gorgeous. Very nice. Into Chromatic Lantern, Tifa, and then Shalinda. Not bad here into our land. I gotta organize these stacks. Woo, another search foil. We'll take it. Clash of Eons. Nice. We'll make those look nice right there. Next pack, let's try and use a nice little tear. Yeah, not bad. Thanks for stopping by. I'm still figuring this out. First time ever doing this on YouTube. I used to open up for people all the time and whatnot, and that was a much more natural format. This feels different. I'm sure I'll get used to it, but I definitely appreciate what everybody does online here. All right, we have the token. Ooh, that's nice. Not the mythic though. Give us some more mythics. Oh, that's cool. I don't something Paragon. I don't know. Squall, Lionheart. Not bad. Yes, there we go. Summon Bahamut. This is insane. What a really good card. And Excalibur 2. Nice. I wanted that treatment. Very cool. That was a good pack. I like that pack. Put this with the mythics. More of the rares. Oh, that looks gorgeous. Wow, look at these towns in the full art. Very nice. They did a great job with the art. They definitely hit it out of the park here. I am torn about the ones that look like the old gaming graphics. I don't know. I don't want my Magic cards to look like PS1 characters. I'm not gonna lie. As cool and retro as it is, I don't know if it fits on a Magic card. Oh, yes, man. Let's go. We got Cloud, Midgard Mercenary. This is a great box to open. Heck yeah, let's go. What a great way to start the channel. Very nice. We got the Balam Garden. And we got both clouds, a double cloud pack. Come on now, that's amazing. Woo, we'll take it. The court is very pleased. The jury is convinced. Oh, we got a Chocobo. Sweet. Not the actual Chocobos, I know, but very nice to see all the same. Next pack. Man, those clouds are awesome. I wish they were search foil, but beggars can't be choosers. Next pack. The Wandering Minstrel. That looks really cool. A really cool treatment. It shows up awesome in real life. Hey, search for the Frozen Esper. Awesome. Now, this is different. Sprites, I'm okay with. I think this looks great in a card. I'm all about sprite. That's fine. It's the ones that look like really bad CG. You know, those are the tough ones. Summoner Sending, Champions from Beyond, Matoya, Arch and Elder, and the Ninja Blades. Not bad. We're obviously looking for the Buster Sword. Now I got both clouds. How can I not get the Buster Sword? Awesome. I'm gonna put that cloud. These guys get sleeved. So what do you think is going to be the standout of the set? Obviously, everyone wants Sephiroth. I do play a few decks that are Aristocrat style. So I would not be upset about getting Sephiroth. But, I mean, both clouds, I can't complain. Here we go. First card. Ooh, Terra. Let's go. That's a good mythic. See, playing Final Fantasy VI. I know who this is. Lovely. Oh, Brainstorm. I wanted this one. Yes. So clean. Gorgeous. Xenos. Very nice. Summoning Sending. Zodakar. That's cool. And summon the GF Cerberus into the island. Not bad. Really, really good pack there. Very happy about that. Values of these are obviously still shifting. Some of the cards, $300-400 a card. I mean, if those prices hold, excellent. But I don't think they will. I think this, like every other set, is going to experience a drop-off. I remember opening Lord of the Rings and how much the poster cards shifted. I mean, I opened like 3 Gandalf the White poster foils, and they were $25 at the time of release. And then slowly but surely they gained steam. It's like this was a sleeper item. Final Fantasy is the opposite. This is the ultimate in hype. So you gotta wonder if it's gonna be able to stand up. If that price memory of, hey, we paid $700 for this box is gonna keep these cards high. Yeah, only time will tell. I'm very curious to see though. All right, behind the hero, we got Jador. Not bad. Into, ooh, that's cool. Another Dovin's Veto, the same one again. Dion. Oops. Summoning Materia. Uringer. Yeah. Oh, Traveling Chocobo in the foil. Let's go. These are kind of rare. I'm not going to lie. Any of the Traveling Chocobos are rare. Obviously, we'd like a borderless. Even more so in Neon. But I will take it. What a good box. Very good start to the channel. It definitely feels weird not having a chat to play off of. I'm used to talking to chat. But I'll just have to keep my internal dialogue going about this ridiculous set. It's a blast to open, though. I'm so excited. 2 more packs to go. Let's see. Behind the hero. Summon Leviathan. Awesome name. Decent card. Oh my god! You are kidding. Whoo! Objection. Court is in session. Holy crap. Well, all right. Look, this set's amazing. Go out and buy it. You can't go wrong. Oh my god, the Ancient Copper Dragon in the foil. What a hit. I can't get over that. Oh, let me sleeve that up. Let's pause. How can I not? What a box. When I saw this get opened on someone else's channel, I thought it would be incredible to pull. Wow. What a start to the Nerdy Attorney's story on YouTube. I love it. Here we go. Xenos. Into the Reaper Scythe. Aerith Gainsborough. Kuja. And the rest. Not bad. Ooh. Moving on. Sweet. I'm just buzzing off the Ancient Copper Dragon. That's insane. Wow. So between that, the Traveling Chocobo, the 2 clouds, we got the Emmet, we got the Summon Bahamut. This is crazy. And that's the Surge Foil. Shockingly little Surge Foils out of my box, though. Not gonna lie. Would have expected a few more. We have 1 more left to go. Maybe there's a good Surge in here. Because all the rares we've gotten haven't been Surges. They've just been foil. Wow, they made these rare. It's the opposite of Doctor Who or, geez, Fallout. Everything was foiled. Everything was surged out. They didn't even care. All right. Wish me luck, guys. Last pack magic. Here we go. Oh, the Xenos. Not bad. Yes, into the Fatal. I've done another Fatal Push, but this one's foil. Lots of duplication in that slot. Interceptor. Shadow's Hound. I just met Shadow, actually. Look at that. Lock Treasure Hunter. And the Earth Crystal. Oh, with another Aerith. Cool. We'll take it. Forest. And then the rest. More Chocobos. And the small cacti. Oh, man, I don't think I got a fat Chocobo either. You know what that means? We're going to have to open another box. But let's review the hits. I'm incredibly happy with the Ancient Copper Dragon, Traveling Chocobo. Terra, I think, is a really good one, but not in Surge Foil. Cloud, Summon, and Emmet. So that's my only real Surge Foil hit. Well, I have to check the prices and see how we did. Overall, though, I think Man, seeing these in person and opening them, it is a cool set. I will give them that. My bet is that the price memory is going to stand true with this. We're going to see the dip, like every set. We'll see a little bit of a dip. And then I feel like it's just going to go right back up. Not all of them, but a lot of them. In the same way the Lord of the Rings, a lot of the showcase scroll foils I had, man, I had 8 of the Nazgul that I just kept cycling through on Whatnot. Those are all worth 50 to 100 bucks now. When I was selling them, they were 18 to 30. So, you know, even the cards that we knew were good have a bit of a weird rocky road. So as long as we have the right timeline in mind, I think this set's probably going to be a winner in the long run, no matter what, just because so many people bought at those insane prices. So many people are clamoring for this product. Yeah, I think it's got a bright future. Well, either way, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for enjoying my first box opening. Please let me know what you want to see, what you want to see changed. I'm going to keep working on the format, keep figuring out my style here. But either way, that is my closing argument. I like the set. I think it's expensive, and I think it's going to go back up in price. I think anybody who holds on to just bulk rares over the next year or two are going to be very, very happy, especially if they're in showcase or surge foil treatments. Well, those are my closing arguments. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, thank you for spending time with me here. Court adjourned. All right, I have been loving this set. It's been fun, it's been unpredictable. Cards are spiking, cards are dropping. The Buster Sword is turning into one of the giant chases of the whole set in the borderless foil version, which we pulled last time. What a hit. So very excited to go through these with you and see how we do. Again, we will look for a financial value evaluation at the end and determine if this set is guilty or not guilty of being overpriced. So that looks good there. Whoo, pack 1. Very excited to start it out. Let's see how we do. Wish me luck. What are you hoping we pull in here? I want to see some sort of surge foil, some sort of mythic surge foil. I'd love to get either Cloud or Tifa or one of those incredible surge foil mythics. So here we go. First hit of the box. Ooh, Clive, not bad. He flips as well. It's a mythic regular foil. We'll take it. Let's see how he looks. Nice. Very cool. Put that there. We have another Sir Conrad. Not bad. We're going to give it a little more space there. Move that here. Vincent. And we got Sid. Bannon. Ooh, the Masume. I'm not sure if it's worth that much, but it's super cool. Awesome. We will take that. Hey, 2 mythics in the first pack. That's not bad at all. The first box, we did not do very well mythic count-wise. I'm also looking for Starting City. I think that's going to be a fun card. Or Starting Town. I'm looking for the Fire Crystal. And of course, a Vivi. Oh, man. I want to build a Vivi deck so bad. I'm just worried it's going to be too good. So good that it's not fun to play against. You know, it's that weird balance of making sure your friends don't hate you at the end of a game, but you still want to build a powerful, fun deck. All right, here we go. Next pull. Summon Titan. Not bad, not bad. Oh, the Dark Ritual looks sick. Very cool. Big fan of that art. Another mythic. Lightning. Army of 1. And a Darkness Crystal. With a Master Seymour. Yes! Sephiroth! Is this the right one? I think this is the one that gives the emblem. Yeah, look at that art. Yes, let's go! Love it. Come on, Sephiroth. Incredible. Chatterfang is going to love this card. Nice. I think we're off to a good start here. This is a nice box. It's looking not guilty to me. We're going to see. Very excited. Have you guys been having fun with the set? Do you like the mechanics? Have your friends been enjoying it? Are the cards fun to play against? Let me know in the comments below. Really interested to hear your thoughts on this set. Right now, I got this box for $4.50, by the way. $4.50 is apparently the suggested retail price of this box from Wizards. My LGS is still honoring that price. It's incredible. So I'm very thankful for that. It gives me an opportunity to make these videos for you and to explore them without being too financially irresponsible. But still, $4.50 is nuts. Remember the days of $300 collector boosters? I guess those are a bygone era. All right, here we go. We got the hero token. into Balam Garden. Balam, thank you. Search for the Frozen Esper in the foil. Sweet, I do love this sprite art. I'm glad I have this in foil now. Very happy about that. Sarah with a flip. Cool, into the Crystallized Search. Heidegar. Hope. And a Barton Boko, another mythic. Wow, oh no, rare, excuse me. It looked like a mythic in the foiling, hard to tell. Prompto, and the rest. Not a bad pack, but not as good as the first packs. First pack so far, we're the best. Let's keep going into pack 4. Here we go. Ooh, that Xenos is everywhere. Is this like my 5th Xeno? Next. Into the Lightning Bolt, also a very common card in this set. Vincent's, again, a different one. I have a lot of this guy as well. We have the Bugenhagen and Balathier. So it seems like that's that part of the sheet where if you get those cards, you're just kind of stuck with those level hits throughout the pack. All right, end of that pack. Let's move on to the next. So what do you guys think is the standout card of this set? I've been trying to decide. I think Sephiroth is one of them. Vivi's another. Traveling Chocobo is cool, but primarily because of the chase factor of the serialized, which of course we'd love to pull a serialized Golden Chocobo. That would be incredible, but highly, highly improbable. Any of the random color Chocobos would be nice, but let's see how we do. On to the next card. Oh man, ouchie. Anything good? I don't think I've ever seen a pack have something good after him. Let's see, anything after Hope? Anything good? That's not bad. SRAM the Senior Edificer in foil. Looks gorgeous. A card I actually play in my Urza deck. Nice. We got the Conformer Shuriken from the Commander set. Protection Magic again, just like that. Oh, this is the same pack basically as the one I opened in the LGS, where I got absolutely hosed. Way too much to buy per pack. I really feel like, ooh, I love this card. So pretty. I really feel like you need the random hit distribution of a box. The box helps you guarantee at least a couple good hits, right? We got a Sephiroth, we're getting some stuff. Yes, it's expensive, but if you're buying packs at $75 a pack, $80 a pack, and you don't hit, you can get 3 dud packs. And then you're halfway to a box anyway. You might as well just do the full box if you have the firepower. Otherwise, buy singles. It's the only thing that makes sense. These are getting too expensive. You can't just do it on a whim anymore. All right, here we go. Bird token. Come on. Yeah, Kefka in the foil. Nice. No search foils yet. Still looking for the search foil. Happy with the mythic Kefka though. Behind Kefka, we got, which one is this? Lauren of the Third Path. Not bad. Good card. It looks like really bad old PS2 graphics. Ooh, behind that, we got the Yuna, though. Not bad. Another mythic from the Commander set. We got the Raban, Cloud's Limit Break, also from the Commander deck. And Excalibur 2 in the other treatment, just like our first box. We got the land and into our uncommons. Still looking for Secret Rendezvous. Got to finish off that set as well. Let's organize this a little bit, make it look a little nicer. We are now halfway through the box. Some good hits to start. Oh, the Sephiroth is nice. All right, let's see what the second half of the box has to offer. I'm hoping for a Surge foil. Let's see. These packs are hard to open like this. I feel like I'm going to try again using the pull tab. It didn't work very well for me last time, but we'll give it a shot. Here we go. First card of the pack. Ooh, we got Dion. Into, what is that? Kinnan. Nice. I feel like people are going to like that card, especially for CDH. Summon a Valfor. Cloud. Let's go. Non-foil, but still. Midgar Mercenary Cloud Mythic. We'll take it. We got the Kimhari and the Water Crystal into our Island. And then our summons. Not bad. All right, we're still looking for Vivi. We're still looking. Now we got Sephiroth. That's great. The set is almost complete now. I need Vivi. And I think that's about it. I think there's maybe a couple more random ones. Obviously, an incredible Chocobo. And I still need Stark Town. I think that card's going to be awesome. Let's see. Hey, oh, there we go. A Tifa in the Surge Foil. That's a hit. Yes, that's a big one. I've been debating building this as a commander. Could be fun. Big hit. Big hit. Very happy about that. Into the memories of Nilheim. We got Transpose for the commander deck. Seymour Flux. Summon Ixion. Hey, starting town in the foil. Come on, isn't this great? Look at this. The land enters tapped unless it's your first, second, or third turn of the game, the most important time to go fast. You can tap out a colorless or pay 1 life, add 1 mana of any color. I know I exaggerated saying it's a reprint of every single shock land, but I mean, if your first 3 turns, if you need any color in a 3+ color deck, this is a great card to get. It's like pulling out any of your, multicolor producing lands, like one of the commander lands or something of that nature. So it's a great card to get. Very happy. I was looking for it. I think this is the best treatment. I don't think they have a borderless of this. So very happy about that too. These 2 rares are going to be put in the mythic pile. These I really wanted those. Very happy. We got the flip here for the bottom part of the card. And the remainder, no secret rendezvous yet. Oh, we do have the ramen though. You gotta love how instant ramen is now lore for Magic the Gathering. I'm sure that makes people very happy. 4 packs left. Here we go. 4 more chances of glory. And oh, the Midgar City, not great. I mean, look, these might end up being good in standard or something, but not my bag. Ultimate Magic. Rejoin the fight. Man, if you paid $80 for this pack, imagine how sad you would be. Tala, the Great Sage. And the Plains. That's an ouchie of a pack. Really tough. That's what I mean. Imagine you spent $80 and that's the pack you get. Whew. Man, oh man. On to the next. I forgot about the pull tab. I have 2 more chances. I'll try that next time. Here we go. We got the hero. Ooh, Squall. Not great. We need a mythic in there. We need mythic search foils there. Oh, Deadly Dispute. That's pretty cool. I don't have that one yet. Looks good. And we got the Titus. It's a shame it's the exact same treatment as the commander set. Transpose. Summon. And the Astrologian Sphere. That's cool. Haven't seen that card. Ooh, haven't seen that Forest yet. Kind of cool. Looks nice. Hey, and a Secret Rendezvous. Right on cue. You can stay there, Secret Rendezvous. Nice. And the rest of the hits. 2 more packs to go. 2 more chances of glory. Whoo! Hey, if you're liking the box openings, make sure you like and subscribe. It does a lot for me. We're trying to build a channel here. It should be fun as Magic continues to just go off the rails with crazy value, crazy hits, and even crazier integrations. But I gotta be fair, I do think that the visual of Final Fantasy is working a lot better in Magic than I expected. Outside of those PlayStation graphic cards, I think it's pretty good. And see, look, the pull tab isn't great. It's a little neater, a little neater. Here's the hero. 3, 2, 1. Oh, nice! The Wandering Minstrel in the borderless search foil. Not a mythic, but still good. It's a shame my search foil slot is taken up by the Wandering Minstrel. Into Farseek? Yep. With a Blue Mage's Cane. A Waka. Waka. A Xanarkand. I don't know that one. Xanarkand. Tifa Lockhart. That's a cool treatment. I haven't seen that treatment. That's awesome. Very cool. You go over there, Tifa. People want Tifa. And we got another search foil. Nice. Even though it's uncommon, we'll take it. All right. Oh, I need the cactus. We need the big cactus guy. 1,000 damage. The last pack. Oh man. Embarrassing. The last pack. Here we go. And we'll try the pull tab again. Let's see. Can it go all the way down? Yeah, go a little faster. That's better. So see, then your finger goes in by the cards. I don't know. What do you think? Is the pull tab a pain in the butt or did it actually help? On to the final pack. Last pack Magic. I think we still need 1 big hit to really make this pay off. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, dude, there you go. A Gojo borderless Surge Foil Mythic. Wait, is this the same one I pulled from the first box? I think it might be. We'll have to go back and check. At least it's a borderless Surge Foil Mythic. Not bad at all. Very happy to see that come up. Followed by a cool counterspell. Very cool. With a Balthier and Fran. Into a Snort. And a Jadur. With a Firion Mountain. And that is the end of the box. Look, not bad. We will go through, review the hits, see the financial value, and come back with the jury's verdict on whether or not this set is guilty of being overpriced or the value is hidden inside if you just take the chance. Kefka's pretty cool. Happy about that too. All right, we will be right back with the verdict. We are back and the jury has rendered its verdict. This box is not guilty. Not bad. There's some incredible value in here right now. I'm not sure if things like SRAM or Kinnan are going to hold their value. It's very difficult to say. There's a lot of speculation as to what kind of set is coming next. Will there be another special edition version of these coming back out, say in 5 months, 6 months, with even better treatments? Or are these, for better or for worse, the equivalent of the borderless poster cards? Are these the things that excite people in the future to try and buy these boxes and crack them beyond, something like a serialized Chocobo? We know that there are cards like Sauron over the past year in the Lord of the Rings borderless treatment that have just continued to go up and up and up in value, despite the fact that for a while it was like a $50 card. Now it's over $300. So who knows where these cards are going to go in a year or two? But I tell you what, I'm not getting rid of my Surge Foil Tifa. I'm going to hold on to the Surge Foil Mythic Go-Go. And even though it's a pack Mythic, unless my next box has a better treatment of Sephiroth, I'll hold on to it. It's a great card. This, the Darkness of Eternity Dark Ritual, secret hit. It's amazing. It looked great. My reaction, I think, was indicative of the kind of excitement the market has for it. Starting town in foil is $50. So, there's a lot of decent value in here. Nothing exceptionally huge, but at $450 for the box, it makes a lot more sense. If I was up above in that $700, $800 range, I wouldn't be feeling as good. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe. Tune in for my next video, and we'll see you next time. Court is adjourned. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, welcome back to the Nerdy Attorney and some box openings of Final Fantasy. We got box number 2 here. Let's see how we do. The first box, turns out, financial value, I'm gonna put a summary up, was decent. We did pretty well. I got that box for $500. This one, I got for $455 from a good old LGS. You can't beat it. They don't care what TCG player says. They just want to give power to the players. Kind of like GameStop, but local. So either way, let's open box 2. I'm hoping for the best here. Obviously, we're still looking for that borderless Chocobo of any kind. I just saw that the golden Chocobo, the first one, was pulled out of 77, excuse me, and they want $200,000 for that Chocobo. Now, I don't think it's going to sell for 200 grand. That is way too much when there's 77 of them. But the market is going to be set at some random price just based off of what someone is willing to pay for it. Maybe Post Malone is a Final Fantasy fan. Who can say? But for now, we'll just keep cracking and hope we find something amazing. So, on to pack 1 of box 2 of my channel. I'm having a blast. I hope you are too. Let's see how we do. That should stay there. Okay, on to the first. We have our hero token. Ooh, the Genova, Ancient Calamity. Not bad at all. Oh, that is sick. Look at that art. Clive Rosenfeld, very nice. Next, Vinette. And then this, the Mogul is awesome. With a Wrecking Ball arm into, ooh, that's cool. Sin, Spear's Punishment with a Forest. And then the commons and uncommons. Not bad. I think I'll do that this time. We'll go through all of them. We'll build our little piles here. So far, only rares, but no big deal. Let's go on to pack number 2. Let's see. Very excited to open these up. Hopefully we get something amazing. Hope you're enjoying the videos. Thanks so much for coming back or being here for the first time. I'm the Nerdy Attorney. This is my second YouTube video, and I hope to make it a thing. I was on Whatnot before, but it's time to crack some packs on YouTube. Summon Brynhildr. I think I said that terribly, but I like it. Next. Oh, a promise fulfilled. That's nice. Light up the stage. Oh, a borderless traveling chocobo. We were just talking about it. Bam. How nice to see it. Ooh, I hope we're in for a good box. That's amazing. We're going to put you right there. With the Realm Reborn, we got that last time. Into the Lice Hext. And a Matoya. Onto our mountain. Very happy about the chocobo. Nice. A good pack too. We're going to get that in a sleeve. Like I said, I think these things are underpriced. I could be wrong. I haven't seen very many of them, so I'm very happy to have pulled one. Final Fantasy, not disappointing. This time I am going to do a verdict. We're going to do a full valuation of the box and the price I paid. Again, $455 total. So it seems a little bit more achievable. There's still a lot of cards people like in this set. So let's see how we do. On to the next. Have you guys gotten your hands on it? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below if you like this set. Is it making you play Final Fantasy games? I said in the first video that I have been playing Final Fantasy because of this set. And I'm not the only one. A lot of people are getting back into it or doing it for the first time. Oh, with a Surge foil. Very nice for Jill there. Any of the Surge foils I hear are good pulls. Another one of the Lucas Stadium. Vincent. Of course, we're looking for Sephiroth. So many great hits in the set. Heidegger. Hope. And Van. With the planes. Not. Ooh, a Surge foil. I don't have this one yet. Nice Fang. I like it. I like it. And the commons and uncommons. Excellent. We'll go a little faster as we get further in. I'll move the gavel out of the way. If there are any objections, of course, we'll raise them. Next pack. Ooh, that's a good sign. We start with the token chocobo. Baby bird. Ooh, a Tifa Lockhart. Very nice in the foil. Beautiful. Oh, Stroke of Midnight. This one gets pulled a lot. Ultima. Shadow. Ooh, and Ruban. That's nice. With a Genji glove. I'll take it. Not a bad pack. Not an amazing pack. Tifa Lockhart and borderless foil, though. Not bad. That's a good card. I hear she's playable. Put you on top, Tifa. Very nice. Next pack. So far, it looks like the prices are holding. People are still liking the set. It's hard to get. I just saw Rudy's sale, Alpha Investment, getting $700 and change for these boxes. So if you're opening these to $700, I don't know. We'll have to see how this goes at the end once I add it all up. What the verdict is, I feel $700 is still a bit high, but only time will tell. We got the Triple Triad. That's pretty cool art. It looks good. Rather a Search foil, but it looks nice. It's like a repeat of last box. Search for the Frozen Esper. Vincent. Lots of Vincents. The Wandering Minstrel. And Conformer Shabrukin. Ooh, that's cool. What's the other side? I realized there were some cards in the last opening that had double sides to them that I didn't flip. So I'll try and do that this time. Oh, nice. Secret Rendezvous. This is my first one. Cool. There's 4, I think, different Secret Rendezvous you can get in the set. So that's pretty cool to get one of those. Maybe we'll get the set by the time we're done with this. I don't know how many of these I got in me. We'll have to see. All right. Another bird. Fingers crossed. Oh, nice. Another Search foil. Dion. I like it. I like it. Shadowbringer. Dion again. Sin, Spar's Punishment. Sid. And Ultima again. Feel like there's a lot of Ultimas in the set. If you're going to draft this, you better watch out. Cool. All right. We are halfway through the box. This will be pack number 6. Let's see. Traveling Chocobo, a good sign already. A few Surge foils, but we're still looking for something mythic and spicy in the Surge. Oh, that's not going to be it. Van, but still nice. Any of these treatments are good. Astral Titan, what is that? Primeval Titan in the foil. That is sick. I like that. That's gonna go there. Very cool. Bannon, the Darkness Crystal, Meister, Jadur, and Island. Very nice. Ooh, I want the Summon Fat Chocobo. That's the other like non-hit that I'm looking for. You know, you got those like pet cards. They're not going to break the bank. They're not going to do anything special for you financially, but they're funny and they're fun to play. Let's see. On to the next pack. Ooh, nice. Is this? Oh no, I hear there are artist alternates. I don't think this is it. I'll have to look. Nice though, all the same. Looks good. Into the Straw. Yuna. That's such great art. This card is super cool. I feel like that's going to be really powerful. Reach at the beginning of your upkeep. If you control a creature with power 7 or greater, draw a card and add 1 mana of any color. Super useful. Hey, we got this last time too. It's like a repeat, but this is the artist alter, I think. There are special artist treatments of a card. I think that one might be it. Memories Returning and Forest. Summon Esper. Ooh, cute. That's so awesome. There's an event coming up too for local game stores. Chocobo racing should be fun. Let me know if you're going to partake. I think I will. On to the next. We have a hero token. Gilgamesh. Squall. We got this last time. Lots of the same. Hey, there's another mythic. We've been oddly low on mythics, come to think of it. Yes, Traveling Chocobo, good hit, but not enough to save the box. I mean, we'll put that mythic here. Protection Magic, nice. The Falcon. And that's it. Uh-oh, guys, we might be getting hosed. We might be getting hosed outside of the Chocobo. Let's see. We still got 3 more packs left. Hope something's amazing in there. Otherwise, this box, even at $4.55, might not come out okay. Might be found guilty of being overpriced. Oh, just kidding. Oh, the Buster Sword in foil. Heck yeah, this is another one of the big pulls I was hoping for. We'll sleeve that up. After we get the rest of the pack. Another counter spell. Oh no, Brainstorm. The Falcon Airship again. And Cloud's Limit Breaker, not bad. Squall, that was a cloud pack. I'll take it. That in the non-search foil this time. Nice. Well, I'm very happy about the Buster Sword. That is awesome. Going right in the Cloud Precon. Oh, the art is gorgeous. I don't think this can come in search foil. It might, but very happy with it being in a foil treatment all the same. We'll put that up there. 2 more to go. Wish me luck. Let's see. Another one. This is my 3rd of this card. It comes out a lot. Ooh, what do we got here? Bruce? I don't know this one. I'll have to look it up. Oh, nice. Another mythic. What is that? Kimarhi? I haven't played all the games. Seymour Flux, Joshua, and an island. Oh no, we might be getting hosed. This could be the end of the luck. The last pack magic. Let's see, we've gotten shockingly few mythics. Yeah, very, very few mythics. Let's see how the last pack goes. Will we be saved? Or are we hoping that Primeval Titan is a secret banger hit? Let's find out. Last pack magic. Come on now. Ooh. The Golbez is sick. I was hoping it was VV. I forget his stats. I think it's 1-4, 1-3, 1 something. Oh, nice. Sir Conrad the Grim. This one's awesome. In the foil, beautiful. Conformer Shuriken again. Summon Ixion. Rejoin the fight. And a Dark Confidant. That's cool. Another mythic. We'll take that. So that's where our mythics were hiding, I guess. But still, shockingly few for this box compared to the last one. Hey, Fat Chocobo. We're there. Well,
that's it. We'll be back with the verdict. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, this box, I think, came a little undercooked. Now, with pre-release pricing, we might get there just for some of the rares that people are looking to play. But in a week or two, once this settles down, I think that might be something. Hard to say. This box might not have the firepower to take us where we need to go. Even at 455, which is shocking. Oh, here's another one. So all of our surges were wasted on rares, not a single mythic again.
Alright, so comment below, what point in the video did you skip right to the end for the analysis? Was it right after I did the intro, at the intro, after box 1, 2, 3, where was it? Was it after seeing that almost all of box 1 was a loser, almost 50% down on the singles? What really doesn't compute for me is the fact that these boxes are still around $1,000. They're what, $1,060 right now. They were around that and more at some points while filming these videos, even up to $1,200 at one point, and people still thought they were a good deal. All right, so let's cut through the noise here. We're looking at box 1, initially valued at $1,297.32. This box was the closest to release, so that price was inflated due to release hype. This is before I started doing too much of a mitigation of that cost. It was my first video. I really had to work to hone my valuation methods, so that explains that. That's what it looked like on release, and which helped justify these crazy price hikes up to above $1,200 per box, seeing the quote values like this come out a week or 2 or 3 out of release. Now we're looking at $750.04. A little more than half value at the end of the day. A decent box, but we'll comment fully at the end. Let's look at box 2. Initially valued at $885.24 at the time of opening, and now we're at $545.81. Another significant loss, pretty proportionate with the first. And then finally, box 3, the worst of them then, the worst of them now. We're looking at a value then of $507.99. This was the latest one to be valued while things have settled down, so it explains the lower price as well in part, but it was also just kind of a bad box. Now we're at $458.88. So all told, we see a very clear trajectory moving downward on the value of the boxes, and as the market started to settle, the price got a little bit more reasonable at box 3. Now, even though the numbers settled pretty close together in box 3 of the then versus now 8-month later audit, I do think that can be explained by the fact that this was more of a roller coaster than a straight line. It's not as if those numbers persisted consistently throughout this 8-month track. They went up, they went down, and now they've stabilized. So that's what we're looking at. So either way, Final Fantasy, where it is now, I think we are at the turning point. I do think with these low prices, it's going to slowly creep back up. I sold all the Final Fantasy cards I don't care about. I'm holding on to the ones I like, and I plan on keeping them in perpetuity. If they didn't get sold in my last video for Card Conduit, they're not going to get sold. So who cares if they go up? It's just going to be kind of fun, and I get to watch the numbers go up on my TCG app. But I like my cards, Sephiroth, Kinnan, they're sticking around. Cloud, Midgar Mercenary, Tifa Lockhart, good mechanics, good cards that I like to play with. Awesome. I am going to track it because I think it's fun. Obviously, look at what my channel talks about a lot. But I do think the trend for Final Fantasy is probably going to go up. These prices do seem really good to me for some of the power on offer in most circumstances, especially when we're talking about the majority of these cards being under $7 for borderless foil treatments, extended art foil treatments. I mean, Starting Town is one of the rare exceptions between Starting Town, Sephiroth, and others like that, where it's a pack card, pack treatment, and yet it's in the double digits of value from $20, $30, $40. So either way, if you like any of these, maybe pick them up now. It seems like it's a good bottom line for these, but ultimately, I hope you find this interesting. I have never seen any YouTuber go through and break down what the cards are worth 8 months later. It doesn't really fit in with the standard YouTuber formula. YouTube begs all of us creators to chase the algorithm. They even suggest on the Creator Studio profile what's popular right now. Talk about what's popular. Who's talking about Final Fantasy collector boxes right now when they've been at $1,000? Nothing's really happening. But I think we have to look in the rear view every once in a while and establish what we spent, what we got, and what it's worth now. And 8 months is plenty of time for the market to kind of figure itself out and settle a little bit. So either way, $1,000 a collector box right now still seems insane based on what we see from the 3 that I opened. But again, what are you willing to pay for a chance? I think that question, if you can answer that honestly to yourself, what can you afford right now? What are you willing to pay? And if that delta between what you expect to earn on an average box opening or even a below average box opening, and you're willing to accept that you likely will not get an exceptional box opening, what is that price value for you? $300, $400? Are you willing to pay $500 just for the chance to pull something crazy, even though you know that you're only probably pulling $500 from the box? $400 from the box? $300? That's a question only you can answer. But I think Final Fantasy is very similar to what Spider-Man did in terms of the pull rates. Spider-Man had exceptionally low pull rates, the singles collapsed very quickly, and it seems Final Fantasy is no better. Most of the singles outside of the lands, some of the summons, some of the Eternal Legacy cards, they've all done okay, but they've lost a ton of value. I mean, look at the Ancient Copper Dragon. That's a great example of losing tons of value while still having a pretty decent floor at around that $200 price point. Same thing with Cloud, Midgard Mercenary. There's so many things to look at here. Even the Surge foils are less than half where they were on average. So what does this teach us as we look at 2026? The state of Magic the Gathering, the sets that are releasing right now, TMNT is right around the corner, and these turtles are just getting spoiled as we speak fully. And again, I'm not super nostalgic about this. It's kind of like Final Fantasy. I played a bunch of them as a kid, but I have no real deep connection to it. But the gameplay mechanics, the art, there's a lot of things to like in Final Fantasy. Avatar for me, I've said it once, I'll say it again. Good mechanics, things that will have ripple effects for all sorts of kinds of Magic the Gathering gameplay through the bending mechanics. Yes, the screenshot art was terrible, but overall I think it was a good set, good value, and I do have deep nostalgia for the show. Now looking at TMNT, I have no nostalgia, and I just gotta look at the numbers and look at the cards. Very few cards besides Shredder and a few others look like auto includes in my decks, or just slightly better versions of strategies that I've been looking at playing and want to include with this new elevated format. I don't care if turtles are on the card, but I do care if the prices are gonna go to $1,200 again out of nowhere. Again, that's not going to happen. The Final Fantasy collectors were a breed of their own. The Poke Bros came in at the same time. There was a confluence of things that led to this ridiculous price hike, and Spider-Man, people believed it was going to be a simulacrum of Final Fantasy, and of course we know in hindsight it was not. And now we look at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles before release, it's under MSRP price for the pre-order. So I think people have learned the lesson, but this video feels poignant and timely, and the reason why I wanted to put this out here on the precipice of the TMNT release. Do not forget how hard it is to pull these ridiculously valuable cards. Even though Spider-Man was critiqued for having super low pull rates of the hyper valuable cards that make the box worthwhile, Final Fantasy should look in a mirror because it's the exact same way, especially at $1,000. None of these boxes made that value. Heck, it was hard to make half that value. So there's something to be said about the fact that this is just what collector boxes look like nowadays. So, if you want the singles, it seems even for the crazy Final Fantasy collectors market, eventually they print enough and it gets ripped enough as people chase the golden chocobo that the singles prices will reach a satiation, the demand will decrease, and you will see more singles available for cheaper prices. I honestly, even months after Final Fantasy, never thought my Tifa Surge Foil would be this low in value. Ironically enough, probably but for CDH, I never thought the Kinnan would be above what it was right after release at almost $90 and selling. So we need to make sure that as we enter into TMNT and then Marvels, which I'm going to be very excited for. I'm already saving for. It's a large reason I sold so many cards. I really am excited for that set. Whatever that means, make fun of me in the comments. I like the Infinity Stones. I would love to be able to have every single one of them by the time it comes out, and I would not look down on anybody who decides just to proxy all of them if and when an Infinity Gauntlet comes out or a Thanos deck comes out that really begs to have every Infinity Stone in it. That's fine. But for me, it's exciting to interact with the game this way, and looking at the release schedule, we had Lorwyn, which I was very excited for. I loved Lorwyn, still think it's a great product, and I had a blast ripping those packs and seeing the art, putting them in my decks, and getting to play with some new, authentic Magic the Gathering styled cards, even some of that kind of like derpy looking art. Here, I'll show like the Kithkins here. It's just, it reminds me of the old school Magic art that really has a deep nostalgia point for me as well. I'm looking forward to, what is it, Fractured Realities, whatever the one at the end is going to be, changing up the Planeswalker things, maybe some stories with Nicol Bolas is coming out. I've heard a lot of exciting stuff there. That's going to be fun. And then there's Marvel. Everything else I really don't care about. Star Trek, no thank you. Maybe I'll have a fun time trying out some of the new commander mechanics or the starship mechanics. They might have some cool commanders for that. Whatever. I'm willing to be open-minded after Edge of Eternities with this whole space side of Magic the Gathering. And I really do try and come into these things as neutral as possible, and then I'd be very clear about my bias. So TMNT, I have no bias. And just looking at it, even at $400, if the single prices for Final Fantasy, which many of them are way more powerful than what I'm seeing in the spoilers from TMNT, then we have to lean on nostalgia, art, and flavor. I think people are going to fill up rather quickly on their singles. The people who really want these products, yeah, you might see some price hikes in the beginning, but I don't think TMNT is going to have many cards that are going to see sustained growth over time outside of that collector base. If you can get boxes below MSRP, more power to you. I think you should interact with this hobby however makes you most happy, because that's the point. We work hard for our money, and if we're going to spend it on products like this, especially if it feels more and more increasingly like a roulette wheel, then fine. Now, I'm not implying this is gambling. Gambling's a different thing. It obviously is not gambling. You're walking away with a product, now the value of which is going to fluctuate at the time of release and 10 years from now, but you have something tangible at the end. No dealer is going to wipe away all your cards and say, you get nothing in return for your money. You walk away empty-handed. That is the real gambler's loss. That does not exist here. You will always have these cards. You're guaranteed a certain number of cards with a certain chance for certain slots, and you get those certain chances and those certain slots. You buy the goods as advertised. But it's a healthy reminder watching 3 of these boxes open back to back to back, just how low a 1% hit rate is, how low a 0.01% hit rate is. These are kind of amorphous numbers, but when you really look at them mathematically speaking, or you even just watch 3 boxes get opened and you see the pull rates, you realize, wow, these cards that I'm chasing are really hard to get. You might be that person to buy 1 Omega pack at a Barnes & Noble and pull the most valuable card in the set, but that doesn't mean that it's a good idea to buy collector boosters. But either way, I wanted to put this out here. I think that we get overhyped too much on these sorts of products, and with all that's coming out in Magic, all that's happening right now, I think a calming breath, a thoughtful conversation, and a look back on what drove the Magic markets wild can only be a good thing. Well, let me know in the comments below. Did you enjoy this? Do you want to see me do these retrospectives for other sets? Let me know. I'm very happy to explore this topic moving forward, and I look forward to hearing what you say in the comments below. But thanks again for watching. As always, I'm the Nerdy Attorney. Be excellent to each other. Play paper Magic with your friends, and until next time, court is adjourned.